Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing amazing today. This video is one of the most important ones I've ever made, and I don't say that lightly. I'm talking to you today, woman to woman, about something I wish I had known when I was younger, when I was 20, maybe even 15. These are not just insights. These are survival truths, hard-earned, deeply felt, and absolutely necessary. If I had known these things earlier, I swear, everything would have been different. My relationships, my decisions, my marriage, all of it. But I don't look back with regret. No, I've accepted the path I walked, and that path is what gave me this knowledge. That's why I'm sharing it with you, no matter your age, no matter your relationship status, whether you're just starting out, in love, newly married, divorced, single, or choosing yourself for the first time, this is for you. These are the 20 laws about men that every woman needs to know. And I call them laws because that's exactly what they are. Not opinions, not trends, not exceptions. These hold true for 99.9% of men. Maybe there's one unicorn out there in 100 million, but we're not basing our lives on fantasy. We're waking up to the truth. So let's begin, slowly and deeply. Law 1. If you have to teach a man how to love you, he's not your man. When you constantly have to explain how to be loved, that your feelings matter, that you need attention, that you need support, you're not being loved. You're coaching someone who should have shown up already knowing how to respect a woman. Love doesn't look like pleading. Love doesn't feel like negotiation. Law 2. Don't mother your partner. Too many of us are in relationships where we're cleaning up his messes, emotional, financial, even literal. We're coaching him through basic maturity, but you're not his mom. You're not his mentor. If he acts like a helpless boy, step away. You're meant to be loved, not burdened. Law 3. A man who tells you, "This is just how I am," is waving a red flag. He's not self-aware, he's stagnant. He says, "I'm cold, I don't express feelings, I'm not good in relationships." And instead of hearing that as a warning, we interpret it as honesty. We think, at least he's admitting it. But no, that's not bravery, that's passivity, that's resignation. He's telling you he won't grow. Listen, and leave. Law 4. If you're always trying to prove your worth, you're in the wrong relationship. You deserve to be chosen, not explained, not performed for, not auditioned for. When you feel like you constantly have to earn his love, through silence, through patience, through shrinking yourself, it's not love, it's survival mode. Law 5. If he cheats, that's his flaw, not your failure. We internalize so fast. We blame our looks, our weight, our energy, our sex life, our bodies. We think, what did I lack? But betrayal is never caused by your shortcomings. It's caused by his emptiness, his choices, and his dishonesty. Law 6. A man's behavior tells you everything. Forget what he says. I love you. You're the one. I'm just confused. These are words. Look at what he does. Does he show up? Does he remember what matters to you? Does he create safety or stress? If his words and actions don't match, trust the action. Law 7. If you're confused, anxious, or insecure all the time, it's not love. It's emotional chaos. A man who loves you doesn't keep you guessing. He doesn't pull away and then beg to come back. Love isn't a roller coaster. It's peace. Law 8. A man in love doesn't need to be begged for effort. He wants to try. He wants to show you he cares. He remembers the little things. He protects your heart. You don't have to beg, plead, hint, or manipulate. He just wants to make you feel seen. Law 9. Stop falling for potential. So many of us are in love with the version of him we hope he becomes. If he just healed a little, if he got the right job, if he grew up. Stop. That's not who he is. That's your imagination. Love reality, not the future that may never come. Law 10. If he says he's not ready for a relationship, believe him. That's not an invitation to convince him. That's a door politely closing. Don't wait. Don't beg. Move on. Law 11. If you have to constantly explain what hurt you and he still does it, he doesn't care. The first time, it's ignorance. The second time, it's information. The third time, it's disrespect. Don't stick around long enough for someone to keep proving they don't value your boundaries. Law 12. Giving second chances to the wrong man keeps you stuck. I know how tempting it is to say, maybe he'll change. And maybe, once in a blue moon, he will. But most of the time, you're not healing, you're delaying. You're extending the pain. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is say, no more. Law 13. You are not the exception to a man's patterns. If he has a history of cheating, ghosting, emotional neglect, don't convince yourself you'll be the woman to change him. You're not his lesson. You're not his rehabilitation. You're not an experiment. Law 14. The man who really wants you will move mountains to be with you. Distance, schedules, challenges, they won't stop him. When a man is truly captivated by a woman, nothing holds him back. That kind of love is not rare. It's just not something that comes from someone who's lukewarm. Law 15. If he makes you feel small, anxious, or insecure, that's not your person. You should not have to question your worth daily. If being with him makes you feel less, not more, it's not the right connection. Law 16. Men don't fall in love through pressure. They fall in love through peace. If you're constantly pressuring, persuading, performing, he may comply, but he won't connect. Love is built in stillness, safety, and sincerity. Law 17. Men value what they invest in. If he's not putting in time, energy, thought, he doesn't see your value. You're not asking for too much. You're asking the wrong man. Law 18. If he doesn't fear losing you, he doesn't truly value you. When someone knows your worth, they protect it. They don't gamble it. They don't risk it. Law 19. The right man won't leave you confused. He'll leave you feeling chosen. He won't give you breadcrumbs. He'll give you clarity. He'll show you in every way that he sees your worth. Law 20. If he can't reach your standards, it's not because you're asking too much. It's because you're with the wrong man. There is someone who will treat you like a queen, not because you asked, but because he sees you as one. You don't need to settle. You need to step into your worth. And before we wrap up, let's say them out loud, together. These are the 20 laws about men every woman should know. Say them. Remember them. Live by them. 1. If you have to teach a man how to love you, he's not your man. 2. Don't mother your partner. You're not his mom, you're his equal. 3. This is just how I am is a red flag, not a personality trait. 4. If you're always proving your worth, it's the wrong relationship. 5. If he cheats, it's his failure, not yours. 6. Watch his behavior. It always speaks louder than his words. 7. Confusion and anxiety are not signs of love. 8. If he's truly in love, you won't have to beg for effort. 9. Stop falling for potential. Date who he is now. 10. If he says he's not ready, believe him and walk. 11. If he keeps hurting you after you explain it, he doesn't care. 12. Giving second chances to the wrong man keeps you stuck. 13. You are not the exception to his bad patterns. 14. A man who truly wants you will move mountains to be with you. 15. If you feel smaller with him, it's not love. 16. Men fall in love through peace, not pressure. 17. Men value what they invest in. Effort shows truth. 18. If he doesn't fear losing you, he doesn't value you. 19. The right man gives you clarity, not confusion. 20. If he can't meet your standards, he's not the one. The right man will treat you like a queen. These aren't just words. These are your boundaries, your compass, your protection, and the more you believe them, the less you'll settle. You're not asking for too much. You've just been asking the wrong man. Now go live like you know what you're worth. So let me say this one last time. You are not too much. You are not dramatic. You are not unlovable. You are not demanding. You are simply tired of shrinking, explaining, begging, and hoping someone will finally treat you right. Your job is not to be easier to love. Your job is to love yourself so fiercely that only someone who truly sees you, values you, and matches your energy has a place in your life. Thank you for watching. If even one of these laws touched your heart or opened your eyes, please subscribe, not just to this channel, but to a new standard for your life. The man who deserves you, he won't need convincing. He'll just show up and stay. Because queens don't chase, they choose. And today, you're choosing you.